If your child is in grade 2 and they're doing English home language, this video is for you. We're going to be going through the annual teaching plan. That is, what plan will your child's teacher be following, specifically teaching them English home language. We're going to be going over what they should already know, or even what they will be taught in this term. For those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Michelle, a teacher by profession. Over the past few years, I have been a master trainer as well as a project manager managing literacy projects. As a master trainer, I have been training teachers, I've been training principals or school managers. I've also been training subject advisors on several things, and one of them being the English curriculum. So in this video, as I promised, we'll be looking at the annual teaching plan. Well, I have looked at the annual teaching plan, and I'm here to let you know, basically to prepare you for term 3 so that you know what lies ahead and you can prepare your child in advance. This video will also be helpful for assessments more specifically. It'll be a series of videos, and if you go through the series, you will be able to prepare your child adequately for grade 3. So let's get into it. What things will your child be taught, and what are some of the things that are already expected for your child to know in term 3? The first one is they should know their letter sound relationships. By now, I mean, this is a song that we are singing all the time. When we say letter sound relationships, we're basically talking about them knowing the difference between letter names and letter sounds. Now, just to give you a brief, letter names are the ABCs, but letter sounds are the sounds which those letters make. That means A, B, K, D. In term 3, your child will be introduced to vowel digraphs. Now, vowel digraphs are when two vowels come together. We know the vowels are A, I, E, O, and U. But vowel digraphs are when two vowels come together and all of a sudden they make one sound. Like, for example, the OA, which come together to make the O sound, the EA that comes together to make the E sound, the O and the O that come together to make the OO sound, as well as the A and the I, which come together to make the A sound. So these are the new vowel digraphs that your child will be introduced to. They are expected to know how to read words that have these vowel digraphs, to break up and build words that have these vowel digraphs, but also to read them in a text and recognize them. And more importantly, they will be expected to put the words that have these sounds into similar groups, which are usually called word families. Your child will also be introduced to the concept of the silent E, sometimes called the split digraph. That is when there is an E at the end of the word that the vowel will say its name. We'll talk more about this, and I will make a video to talk more about this or to teach you more about this so that you know what is going on, as well as your child can also look at this video. In the previous term, that is term 2, your child was taught consonant digraphs. That is the BL, blur, the FL, or sometimes the CR, which can say cr, and they were also taught words that have these consonant vowels. They were also required to recognize, build words, and also read phonic words that have these consonant digraphs. This term, which is term 3, your child will be required to build words or come up with their own words using these consonant digraphs. Again, there will be a video which will probably be titled Consonant Digraphs, and this will go into more depth about this so that you can understand, prepare your child, as well as your child can look at this video. Your child will be introduced to the suffixes I and G, which says ing, as well as ed, which is at the end of words. Remember, a suffix is at the end of words, which is the ed. So your child will also be required to recognize words, but also build up words and use these phonic words, as well as read them when they are in text. So the ing and the ed, those endings will be introduced to your child and taught to your child in term 3. In term 3, your grade 2 child who's doing English home language will also be introduced to the consonant digraph. That is the SH, the CH, the TH. SH, which says sh, CH, which says ch, TH, which can make two sounds. The one sound is unvoiced, it says th. The other sound is voiced and it says th. You use your throat to voice it. So they will also naturally be expected to recognize words, but also build them, break them down, as well as read phonic words that have these consonant digraphs. Your child will also be expected to recognize rhyming words. Your child will also be required to build words using the consonant blends and the digraphs. New vowel digraphs will be introduced to your child in term 3. That is the OI, which can sometimes look like the OY or the OI. Again, there will be a video where we go through these things in detail. Another thing is your child will be introduced to new vowel digraphs. That is the A vowel digraph, that is sometimes spelled as an AY or an AI. The last thing which your child will be taught in this term will be double consonants. So the double F at the end of the words, it could be the double L, the double S, or even the double Z. Again, throughout this term, there will be a video that I post regarding this. We can practice it together. But if this video was helpful for you, please comment helpful down below, or leave a like, or even just leave a heart in the comment section. Make sure to follow, also put on that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I post something new. Let's prepare our children for term 2. Let us know what is ahead so that term 2 can be much easier for them. I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you for watching. Bye.